Hi friends, this is Marilyn from tarotclarity.com, and I know it's been a bit since I've done my last video, and the reason for that is because I've been really dedicating most of my free time on the Artisan Tarot workshop that's taking place this weekend, October 8, 9, and 10. You can get information over at artisantarot.com. I'm giving an hour-long lecture. I've spent a lot of time researching, to make a coherent lecture. And, speaking for an hour is a long time, so it requires a lot of information. And I'm a person who likes to cut to the chase. I don't typically have a lot of filler conversation, So I'm proud of my work, and I'm proud of the lecture that I'll be giving. So if you're interested in learning about Marseille, I think this is a wonderful opportunity to be exposed to it. Now, my lecture, and I don't want to give anything away, except I will say this, will be focusing on the 22 cards of the Trump or Triumph suit. And I go into the historic slant, understanding the history of the imagery. I think it really, at least for me, it's really helped me really grasp the meanings of these cards, and makes it so much easier when you understand who they are or what they represent, right? When they show up in a reading, I think it's just improved my ability as a tarot reader. And I wanted to share it, and that's what the topic of my lecture is understanding, what these cards represent through a historic lens, so that when they pop up, who these characters are and what they represent, and you don't have a whole lot of question. And I think it will definitely improve your game as a tarot reader. So I wanted to just do this brief little infomercial, if you want to call it that. Head on over to the Artisan Tarot, for the workshop, to sign up for it. My presentation will be given on Sunday. Excuse me, I think my presentation will be given on Saturday, but I will be available all 3 days, for like a meet and greet, or, just general conversation. So if you want to tune in, any of those 3 days, you'd have, access to me. And as I said, my lecture will be given on Saturday. And the focus, in general, I do speak about different tarot decks, not just the Conver, but ultimately, the last deck that I reference, when I speak about the cards, will be the Conver. And I even believe, although the Conver hasn't been delivered to us yet from their Kickstarter, I think it's expected to arrive almost any day, certainly within the next few weeks. But I even still think you could still buy this, through their website if you want to. And it's a wonderful deck. And it's one of the decks that I most certainly would recommend for someone who is interested in, reading with TDM. So I'm going to sign off now. This was just to remind you that if you haven't already, or if you are interested in signing up for the weekend workshops over at artisantarot.com, to do so. I think it's going to be a wonderful weekend, and I'll do another video today, and within the next few days, to hopefully make up for my long absence, because I have devoted most of my free time to this lecture. So until next time, friends, peace and stay well.